So in this next video, we are going to discuss example 9 ni. Alright, so given to us example 9, the linear equations 2x plus 8z equals to 8, negative x plus 4y equals to 36, and 2x plus y equals to 9. So daripada sini, can we find out what are the variables that we're looking for? Kita ada berapa variable kat sini? We do have x and z for the first equation. Second equation, we have x and y. And third equation, we have x and y. So basically, kita punya variables ada berapa? 2 ke 3? We have 3. We have x, y, and z. Okay, so that's why our matrix X here, we have x equals to x, y, z. Kalau sebelum ni, example sebelum ni, kita guna x1, x2, x3 kan. Boleh, anything. Kita boleh juga guna ABC, kita boleh guna PQR, whatever lah. Okay, so on your right hand side, remember we are to transform these linear equations into matrix operation. So we gonna have A times X equals to B, right? So we already have our matrix X. We have defined matrix X, and matrix B is very simple. Whatever constant that we have on our right hand side. So kita ada 8, 36 dan 9. So we have 8, 36 and 9. So we left with A, matrix A. Yang B ni pun dah ada. A ni jawapan pun dah ada sebenarnya. I just want to discuss with you, to clarify with you, how do we get such matrix like this. Okay, kita dapat 208, negative 1, 40, 210 here. Macam mana kita dapat ni? Because if you can see, our first equation, we have 2x plus with 8z equals to 8, right? So 2 here correspond to the 2 kat sini. These 2 correspond to the constant of variable x. So we have to, bila you multiply darab ni 2x, right? And then as we have clarified tadi, our matrix X ni kan ada 3 variable, x, y and z. However, in the first equation, kita tak ada pun y ni. We doesn't have y. So in that case, dia maksudnya y kita tu ada, perkali bagi y kita adalah 0. Faham tak? 0y plus with 8z. Maknanya secara tak langsung, y tu wujud sebenarnya 2x plus with 0y plus with 8z equals to 8. Tapi sebab 0 darab y is 0, so dia gone case. So we just have 2x plus 8z. So basically kalau kita nak letak dalam matrix, dia masih ada lagi value. You tak boleh nak buat dalam first row ni ada 2 je entry. No, you have to maintain the size as 3 times 3. So the second column for the first row is 0. Where this 0, kalau you multiply, nanti you akan multiply dengan y kan. And then for the third variable is the for the third constant is the constant for variable z here, which is 8 kat sini. Okay, so let's check. Kita nampak tak? 2 ni kita darab dengan x, 2x plus with 0y plus with 8z. So that's why it reduced to 2x plus 8z equals to 8. Okay, saya harap semua orang boleh faham lah. And then we move to the second equation. We have negative x plus 4y. Yang ni apa pula yang tak ada? Yang tak ada tu adalah for z. So that's why here you can see the third column for the second row here is 0. Because we do not have z here. Dia tak ada sebabnya our constant is 0. Or you may write it as negative x plus 4y plus 0z equals to 36. Okay, so we have negative 1, 4, 0. Tak percaya, then you can try to multiply negative 1 times with x plus with 4 times with y, and then plus with 0 times with z equals to 36. So we have negative x plus 4y equals to 36. And the last equation, same as well. We do not have z as well, or z. So we have 2, 1, 0. 2 correspond to 2x. 1 is for 1y here. So 2 times with x, 1 times with y, 0 times with z equals to 9. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear about how do we actually get this matrix A. Okay, so we have done with the first step. Kita dah define all the three matrices A, X and B. So what is our next step? Okay, kita tahu A times with X equals to B. So what we have to do in order to get X, tadi saya dah explain where we have to find the inverse of A kan. The inverse of A nanti akan times dengan A times with X, then A inverse juga you have to multiply with B, where this one A inverse A ni adalah sama dengan identity matrix times with X, which is equivalent to X equals to A inverse B. Jadi maksudnya what you have to find sekarang ni, you have to find A inverse. So inverse A inverse ni macam mana nak cari? Based on what we have learned last week during our synchronous lecture, because this is for 3 times 3 matrices kan, where the A inverse is equals to 1 over determinant of cofactors Cij transpose, ataupun we call it as adjoint of A. Jadi sepatutnya by now everyone tak ada masalah lah to find the inverse of a matrix A. Okay, this is matrix A. So now we are to find the inverse of this matrix A. Okay. So macam yang kita buat sebelum ni je lah. So the step tu sama je lah. So where mula-mula sekali untuk tidak confuse, kita letak siap-siap dia punya sign, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive kan. So we'll start with finding the cofactors. So we can begin with C11. So C11 is positive. We delete first row, first column. So we get 4010, first row, first column. Okay, 4010. And then we proceed with C12, which is negative in front. Okay, we get kita akan dapat negative 1, 0, 2, 0. Then we'll proceed with C13. We have positive in front. Then we will get negative 1, 4. Negative 1, 4, 2, 1. Okay, negative 1, 4, 2, 1. So yang ni nampak tak jawapan dia akan jadi cross multiply, dia akan dapat kosong. Yang ni dia akan dapat also kosong. And then finally C13 you will get negative 1. Okay, minus with 8. Okay, sebab negative 1 darab 1 tolak 2 darab 4 is 8. So get negative 9. Okay. So maknanya Cij kita untuk first row kita dah ada dah sekarang. 0, 0, negative 9. Okay. Okay, then kita proceed to C21. C21 negative. Okay, delete second row, first column. Second row, first column. So we get 0, 8, 1, 0. Okay, then we proceed with C22. Kita akan dapat positif kat depan kan. Okay, C22. We will get we delete second row, second column. So kita dapat 28, 20, 28, 20. And finally C23, we have negative. Kita delete second row, third column. So we have 2021. Okay, 2021. So yang ni kita akan dapat yang ni careful ya. Negative 0 tolak 8, negative 8. So we get 8 here. And then this one positive, we have negative 0 minus with 16, so we have negative 16. And then this one we have negative 2. Okay, negative 2, so minus 2. So we will have for our second row, dia punya cofactors 8, negative 16, negative 2. Okay, then kita proceed untuk C31. C31 positif. Okay, positif ni we delete the third row first column. Okay, kita akan dapat 0840. And then C32 kita akan dapat negative in front. So kita delete third row second column. So kita dapat 28 negative 10, 28 negative 10, and then C33 we get positive. Okay, positive of third row, third column. So we have 20 negative 14, 20 negative 14. Siapa kita dapat jawapan ni? We will get 0 minus 32, so we get negative 32 here. And then kat sini negatif 0 tolak 8. Okay, tolak 8, so dia akan jadi positif kat sini. Nampak positif, so negatif ada kat luar, so dia akan jadi negatif 8. Okay, please avoid those careless mistake with the sign positive negative tu. And then the final one, yang ni depan ni positif kan, then 8 tolak 0 is positive, so we get 8. So the cofactors for the third row is negative 32, negative 8 and 8. Alright, so we got the cofactors already now. Okay, kita tahu untuk dapat A inverse is equals to 1 over determinant A Cij transpose, right? Cij transpose. So Cij dah ada, kita boleh transposekan dia. Okay, so now we want to find first the determinant. Okay, the determinant. So yang mana yang paling senang untuk kita cari determinant? Up to you. You may use any row or any column. Kalau saya nak guna first row. Okay, first row here. Nampak senang je. So I'm using first row, so saya akan dapat 2 darab dengan 0 kat sini. And then 0 tambah dengan 0 ni darab dengan 0. And finally 8 darab dengan negatif 9. 8 darab dengan negatif 9. So obviously the answer is minus 72. Alright. So daripada sini kita dapat 1 over minus 72 over cofactors transpose. Saya transposekan siap-siap. So first row 0, 0, negative 9 jadi first column. So 0, 0, negative 9. Second row akan jadi second column. So 8, negative 16, negative 2. And finally negative 32, negative 8, 8. Negative 32, negative 8, 8. Okay, so ni kita punya A inverse. Okay, A inverse. Untuk dapat X, kan, X is equals to A inverse darab dengan B, right? A inverse darab dengan B. So maksudnya kat sini you boleh darab masuk terus lah. Kalau nak darab masuk terus negative 1 over negative 72 ni inside also can. So 0 bagi dengan negative 72 0. And 8 bagi dengan negative 72 is negative 1/9. Negative 32 bahagi dengan negative 72 boleh ni, boleh bahagi dengan sifir berapa ni, sifir 8. Right. Sifir 8 negatif 32 bahagi dengan 72. Ni 4, 8 darab 4 kan. Okay. Okey, yang ni 32, 4, 72 pula bagi dengan 8 dapat 9. 32 bagi dengan 8 dapat 4. So this one will be 4/9. Kosong bagi 70. Negatif 70 is still kosong. 16 bagi 72 dapat 16 bagi dengan 8 dapat 2. 2/9. 8 is 1/9. Okay, and then negatif 9/72 1/8 kan. 9, 72 bahagi dengan 9 dapat 8 kan. 8 darab 9 kan 72. Okay, and then negatif 2/72 is 1/36. 8/72 is negatif 1/9. Negatif 1/9. Dan you darab lah dengan matrix X kita. What is our matrix X? Our matrix X is equals to 8, 36 and 9. Okay. 8, 36 and 9. Okay, so daripada sini darab lah. Kosong darab 8, kosong. Tak sini. Kosong darab 8, kosong. Negatif 1/9 darab dengan 36 is negatif 4. Okey, negatif 4 tambah dengan 4/9 darab 9, 4. So, apa jawapan dia? And then kosong darab dengan 8 is kosong. Yang ni pula 8. Okey, 2/9 darab dengan 36. 1, 4, 8 tambah dengan 1. 1/9 darab dengan 9. And then finally here 1/8 times with 8 is 1. Okay, and then 1 plus 1 minus 1. So finally kita dapat matrix kita X, Y and Z ni. Jawapan dia adalah negatif 4 tambah 4 is kosong. 8 tambah 1 is 9. 1 tambah 1 tolak 1 is 1. Inilah jawapan kita. So kita dapat X sama dengan kosong, Y sama dengan 9 and Z sama dengan 1. Faham tak? Okay. Okay, kalau you nak check jawapan you boleh try cuba masukkan X sama dengan kosong, Y sama dengan 9, Z sama dengan 1 ke dalam equation yang ni tadi. Dia boleh samakan tak dengan 8? Cuba kita masukkan. 2 darab dengan X is kosong tambah 8, Z is 1. So on your right, yes, is equals to 8. Negative X is kosong tambah 4Y. 4Y is 9. Yes, is equals to 36. Betul. And the third one, 2x is kosong tambah dengan y is 9 is equals to 9. Correct also. So, kita dah dapat jawapannya betul for the two variables dalam this linear equations. Or in other words, we have solved this linear equations. Okay. So, basically dia punya step adalah sebenarnya cari inverse dan darab inverse tu dengan matrix B, then you will get the solution for the variables that you are looking for, right? Okay, example 10 saya tak nak buat. I leave it to you as your classwork submission. Okay, cuba buat dan dapatkan jawapan. Okay, nanti saya akan bagi final answer dia. Okay. There's another way of soalan, rather than dia bagi dalam bentuk dalam bentuk equation macam ni, dia bagi dalam bentuk permasalahan. Okay, so you can see here the questions. Deluxe furniture store makes 3 types of dining room furniture: storage, chair and table. The total hours for cutting, assembling and finishing for each type of the product is given below. Okay, so maknanya dia bagi dah value ni. Soalan ni dia suruh by using inverse of coefficient matrix, determine how many pieces of each type of furniture can be produced each week if the factory is to run at full capacity. Okay, is to run at full capacity. So maknanya dari permasalahan ni, you have to know on how to translate it into first ke dalam bentuk persamaan, equations. Okay, dan daripada situ you have to transform it into matrix operation. So kat sini saya rasa boleh faham sebab dia dah denote dah 3 types of dining furniture, storage, chair and table ni as a variable respectively. Untuk storage X, untuk table Y, untuk chair Z. And then dia dah ada dah. Untuk cutting, storage dia boleh buat 15X. Okay, 15X. Tambah dengan untuk table, dia boleh buat 5Y. Okay, and then chair is 10Z. Equals to total hours available each week. Masa yang boleh diperuntukkan adalah 4,900. Okay, adalah 4,900. Whereas untuk assembling pula, okay, they can spend, they can can produce 20 storage, 20X plus with 8 table, 8Y or table, and then 6Z, the time that they have. Okay, total hours is equals to 6,600. And finally, we have finishing. They are able to finish 5 storage, so 5X plus with 5 table, so 5Y, and then 6 chair, 6Z is equals to 3,900. Nampak tak? Okay, and daripada sini kita boleh convert lah. You nampak dah the variable dia X, Y, Z kan. So matrix A kita adalah, what is our matrix A? It's a coefficient for every variable for each equation ni kan. So we have 15, 5, 10. Make sure it's in order X, Y and Z. Kalaulah soalan tu dia buat 10Z tambah 15X tambah 5Y, you tak boleh nak mula-mula 15, 5, 10 ni you follow the order for X, Y and Z. Tapi on the next equation dia start dengan Z, you pun letak 10 kat sini. Dah salah lah. So because this Z is belongs to this 10 is belong to Z. So sepatutnya Z ni berada dekat kolom ketiga. So you have to rearrange. Dia pergi ke belakang. So it's supposed to be 15X plus 5Y plus with 10Z. Sebabnya your matrix X ni you dah susun X, Y and Z. Okay. Kecuali kalau you letak Z tu kat depan, then it's fine for you to put kat depan lah 10 tu. Okay. And then here we have 20. Okay. 8, 6. Kalau you multiply balik pun 20X plus 8Y plus 6Z. Okay. Then we have 5, 5, 6. 5X plus 5Y plus 6Z is equal to 300. Matrix B you sekarang adalah, okay, our matrix B is 4,900, 6,600 and 3,900. Okay, I guess all of you know what to do kan. This is the first step. Mula-mula kita transformkan dia ke dalam bentuk linear equations. Dan daripada situ, okay, put it in a matrix form. So identify all these 3 matrices A, X and B. And we know to get X is equals to A inverse times with B. A inverse times with B. So the next step is for you to find A inverse. What is the matrix for the inverse of A? Okay, so saya tak rasa I going to solve this matrix A inverse ni. I will provide you with the final answer je. So you know the A inverse is equals to 1 over determinant of A and cofactors transpose kan. Kita dah buat dah pun example tadi satu cukup lah kot. The most important is to make sure you understand how to transform this into the equation, and daripada equation ni masuk ke AX and B, dan daripada situ kita find lah the inverse. Okay, so we'll find the inverse now. Saya bagi jawapan terus. Dia punya determinant you should get equals to 420. Okay, tu dia punya determinant. Okay, saya bagi determinant value je lah. And then finally, bila you dah dapat determinant, you determine the cofactors dia, you transposekan, then you will get X, where it is equals to A inverse times with B. Maknanya, B ni, this is your matrix. Okay, this is your matrix 4,900, 6,600, 3,900. Multiply dengan A inverse yang you dapat. And jawapan yang you akan dapat, X, Y and Z, saya bagi jawapan akhir kat sini. Okay, which is equivalent to 60, 600 and 100. Okay, X is equals to 60, Y equals to 600 and Z equals to 100. Go ahead and try sampai you dapat jawapan for the matrix X is equals to 60 for X, Y equals to 600 and Z equals to 100. Okay, you just tinggal untuk cari Cij je sebenarnya, then you transposekan dia. Bila dapat A inverse ni, darablah dengan matrix B ni. So you should get this answer nanti. Alright, so that's all for example 10B. Okay, we're not yet finished. In the next video, saya akan tunjuk satu lagi cara macam mana kita nak solve this linear equation. Alright, see you in the next video.